Hi everyone. I'm going to share with you how to find a profitable writing niche right now in 2024. If you're interested, how can you find a high paying writing niche right now? So I'm going to share you the 5 tips to help you if you want to find a high paying niche. High paying. Well, let me know if you're here. Hi everyone. If you have any specific questions about writing niches in freelancing, this is for my freelancers here, then let me know. Otherwise, I am going to be sharing my 5 tips to help you find a high paying or profitable writing niche in 2024. Okay, so we're going to look at these things. Hey everyone. Hey John. Glad you can make it. I have my notes down here, so I'm just going to briefly look at them. The first way you can start finding a high paying niche is to reverse engineer this process. It's the easiest and the quickest. And what that means is instead of trying to find that high paying niche, you are just getting a list of the top freelance writing niches out there right now. Okay, so on my YouTube channel, I do list high paying niches, so you can take a look at that. But in a snapshot right now, what I am seeing is like finance, SaaS. So the industry that I'm in, SaaS is software as a service, and e-commerce. Those health and like medical is big, and then specialized writing niches like law, real estate, something that you have to have experience, like real experience in to be that type of writer. Although, I mean, you can write about real estate just by, Googling it. But, businesses nowadays want an expert, someone that is actually a realtor kind of thing to write this. So you need that kind of experience to be that type of writer. All right, John, I'm in the photography niche and need to understand how to create blog posts with products for Amazon. What you can do as a photography niche is are your clients other photographers and that you want to write blog posts for them about that? So what you can do is write these roundups of like the gear stuff, and you can source that on Amazon to find those products as well. You can do that to create these type of blog posts. Are you doing this like for camera companies or solopreneurs? That can dictate the type of content that you're going to create. But yeah, you can source your products on Amazon. And if this is just for your own blog, then you can use Amazon as affiliate marketing to source those products on Amazon. That's what I do for my niche website. So I'll round up all the cleaning products and use Amazon to link to that. Yes to everything I said. I gave you lots of different scenarios, but hopefully that helped you. I was telling you the reverse engineering and the top niches are SaaS, finance, e-commerce, health and medical, and small business. I think focusing on like the business or small business aspect as a business to business writer I can really see that being profitable. All right, so that's one way to find a high paying niche is just reverse engineering it. The second way is to find businesses that have a distribution process. And what that means is that they have a system in place to market their blog effectively. And so you have to be the little detective here and figure that out by going to their website and seeing, first of all, do they have a blog? Do they have an email list, an incentive of some way signing up to whatever they offer? And are they on social media? Do they have even like a YouTube channel? So one of my clients recently started a YouTube channel. So that's part of their distribution process of repurposing the blog content onto YouTube. All right, so these are things as a freelancer to recognize. And if you see that in a business, wow, they are on Instagram and TikTok and they have a YouTube channel and an email and a blog, well, that means that they're using money to have this distribution process, and they probably need a writer to help them with that process. Write the blog post, write the LinkedIn post, write the social post, and the email that goes with all of that. Or you can be the writer for them in that capacity. So that's choosing that niche. So make sure you can see all that. And then Emma asks, how do I create a portfolio without a website? My suggestion, Emma, is to use like a portfolio site. So you can even build your portfolio on LinkedIn. So LinkedIn gives you an area of like your resume. You can use that as your portfolio. So a lot of potential clients look at your LinkedIn profile to see where you've been writing. So I would make it strictly about freelance writing or copywriting, whatever your service is, and have that. I wouldn't have past jobs unless it is related to your writing niche. So that's one way. I recently signed up to Journo. So Journo has a portfolio section you can put 10 pieces on, so that can act as your portfolio. And then there are like digital marketing companies. One is ClearVoice. So if you sign up to ClearVoice, you can create your own portfolio that way. And that's also a way to find clients. They can find clients for you and you'll get messages. It's not very frequent, but you can get that through email. So ClearVoice is another way to have a portfolio. Oh, I'm glad you didn't know that. I'm glad that helped you, John. All right, so those are sort of the ways that I would create a portfolio. Oh, and then the other one is Medium. So Medium is just a nice way to have all your content in one place on your portfolio. In your bio, you can put, I'm a SaaS writer looking or for hire. I can put, I'm a SaaS writer for hire. I write digital marketing content, social media marketing content, email marketing content for the B2B business industry or something like B2B small businesses. Like you can create a bio that's like optimized so that they know that you're the writer and then check out my samples. And then that's your Medium profile with all your Medium posts. That can be a portfolio too. All right, so we have reverse engineer. We have choose a business with a solid distribution process. And then the third option is to merge together two niches, one of them being the high paying niche and your niche. So for example, if you're like, I worked in retail and I love beauty and I know everything about beauty, find a high paying niche. Like tech is not the greatest niche, but if you can merge it, you can do something like beauty tech. If you do finance, you can market yourself for luxurious brands. So that's more of the pairing finance with beauty. Right? If you're doing teaching, if you're a teacher, you can pair like the ed part of it, not the ed, the tech part of it. So ed tech is what they call it. Oh, and then my niche, which is software as a service, I can pair e-commerce with it. There's a lot of writers that do e-commerce and SaaS. So e-commerce, SaaS. If I wanted to delve into that high paying niche of e-commerce, then I can pair that into my bio and write e-commerce content and SaaS content. So that's how I would pair or merge two niches together. So you can consider that, find the niche that you are in. If it's not that profitable, see if you can borrow from a high paying niche and write that type of content so that it appears that it is more techy, it is more like with money, it is more analytical. Or maybe you want to do something with the travel industry. If you find that like a lot of travel writers are making lots of money, see if you can borrow from that and merge your niche together. All right, so that's the third way to find a high paying, profitable writing niche. The fourth way is to find businesses that have a high paying product or service. Now, this is something that I wasn't even thinking of. And I don't know, I think I saw it in the SEO world or something. They were talking about high paying products and services. And I was like, wow, I could write for those companies. Like those are the companies that I write for. What you can do, instead of just finding the industry that you want to write for, within that industry, find the products that are high paying. They could be memberships or services. So for example, I can write for, and I've written for AI writing tools. I can go, not all AI writing tools have a high tier service or product of their business, but some do. Some have a high tier of over like $1,500 or $2,000 for that service, as well as other tiers. So I'm looking, well, they have more than one payment plan and they have a higher payment plan for that one. So that would be a good company to pitch to, because obviously they're getting people to sign up to their tool at these prices, right? So that's what you want to think of. You can look at your companies. Now, it's not all true. I mean, one of my clients, their product, I think, is only like $20 a month. So it's not always indicative of a high paying niche, but it can sort of streamline your process, make it go quicker to just weed out those types of businesses. At least you can focus on ones that actually have these high paying services or products. And if they have a good distribution process, that means they're getting their leads in. And if not, you can help them with the lead generation strategy for them, right? Because you're going to be writing top of the funnel content as a writer, right? That's educational content that can bring those leads. These are things that you can talk about so that they know your value and you can get paid more for your knowledge. Okay. And then the last method is to, what do I have here? Oh, it's similar to number one, which is reverse engineering, but it's a little bit different. It's to look at the top blogging niches with proof. So there are roundups and roundups of the top blogging niches. Just type in the top blogging niches for 2024 and you'll get roundups and roundups. It will show you these niches that are profitable because they do affiliate marketing, they have their own products, things like that. So you can pick from that. So for example, I was just looking at this blog post and one of them was, personal development. There are tons of apps in personal development, tons of companies that cater to personal development. Well, this blog post for a blogger says that that could be a high paying niche for them. Well, then it could be for a writer, for a business. Okay, so look at those. Now, not all of them I would deem them as high paying. Like the other one is relationships. If you find the right client, you can get paid good money, but I wouldn't rely on that. So it's just sort of a guideline to see if that makes a good high paying niche for a writer. You would have to investigate, right? You have to be the detective again and look at the list, look at the niche, and then do your own research to see if it's really profitable by the things that I've shared with you. Distribution process, how much are their products or services, what are they offering, things like that. Right, so hopefully that helped you. Let me know if you guys have any questions, but I just wanted to share this. Oh, John asked, is Medium still a good platform? Yes, Medium is a great platform for sure. You can definitely write on that. I have a Medium profile as well. And, some people do get clients in Medium. I haven't, but I'm not there all the time. So, and I'm not writing in very specific micro niches like cybersecurity, UX, things like that, where you can get client work if you write in those not very well-known niches. On Medium, you can find client work that way. All right, everyone. So hopefully that helped you. I think I answered all the questions. And thanks for joining me. Bye.